Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video to be sharing with you guys. Today I actually have a BoxyCharm box. So for those of you who don't know, this is an exclusive service over in the US. And obviously you guys know I'm Australian, and so you're probably wondering how the hell did I get this over here? Recently I sent out I tweeted at BoxyCharm and I was like, when are you guys going to, get shipping to Australia? Like, when is this going to happen? And of course I never really got a response. But I did get a response from a business by the name of Storks, as in like the bird carrying the baby storks. And they reached out to me via email and basically just explained that they've created this business specifically for those of us who would like to get BoxyCharm boxes over here in Australia. They basically organize the shipping, they organize the order, they do all of that for you, and it is one flat fee of $60, and that's it. Now, over in the US, these BoxyCharms usually retail at about $25 for the box. So that roughly works out to be about 43, 45 Australian. And then you can imagine, the cost of shipping it from Australia, from the US to Australia on top of that. So I do think that $60 is fairly reasonable, considering the whole process of getting it here and everything like that. So this was the September box for BoxyCharm, and you guys are probably sitting there going, really, Victoria? I'm pretty sure you're posting this in November. What goes on with that? And the reality is that when I came across this business, it was around mid-September, and that's when I placed my order. So BoxyCharm actually sent out an email specifically to me because I input all of your personal details so you can keep a record and track where your parcel is at all times, etc. So BoxyCharm actually sent me an email to say that my box had been delayed. So the box had been delayed by BoxyCharm for about 2 weeks. And then once it got shipped to the shipping facility, it then had to get processed, and then it had to be shipped from the shipping facility to Australia, and the Storks are actually located in Sydney. So it went to them in Sydney and then they shipped it to me. So the whole process, it was about a 6-week process. So there was that. I definitely do feel that if BoxyCharm didn't have that initial 2-week delay that they had, it definitely would have gotten to me, mid-October. It would have gotten to me a lot sooner, but that's just how it went, unfortunately. And again, considering the circumstances and the hassle of getting something like this to Australia, I didn't mind waiting. I definitely did pester them with, wanting updates. So thank you so much to the team at Storks for receiving all of my emails and all of my Instagram DMs, and updating me on what the go was with my box. I really do appreciate that. And again, it just goes to show that clearly these guys are a new business, and they do take customer service really seriously, and I really did appreciate the fact that they took the time out to respond to literally every one of my messages, and there was multiple of them because I'm quite an impatient person. So yeah, thank you so much to the team at Storks for putting up with me in that respect. And yeah, without further ado, guys, you probably already know what's in this box, but I'm still excited to open it up. They do all slightly vary. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this unboxing. So you do get a card from BoxyCharm just letting you know about all the goodies that are inside the box. This month's theme, or the September theme, was all access, which is kind of cool. And before I go ahead and get into all the details of everything, again, the Storks team did send me a really lovely letter, and they very kindly, thank you for my flake, that was such a treat, but they also included a bonus product, which was this mascara right here. Now, I personally have never heard of this brand. I don't know, but it's a mascara. I googled it. They are located in New York and it retails for about $25 US. So that was an extremely generous thing to include as a bonus from the Storks team. So thank you so much for doing that. This is what the packaging looks like. Really sleek. I do enjoy that a lot. And the wand, I did have a bit of a sneak peek before, so spoilers on that one, guys, apologies. But I have to tell you, I really do enjoy that style of wand for a mascara. It sort of just separates and gives the volume, and I like it a lot. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to testing out this mascara and seeing how it goes. So again, thank you so much to the team for sending that my way. Okay, so the first official item from the BoxyCharm I can see is this set of 5 brushes by Moda Pro. I, again, have never heard of Moda Pro. We certainly don't have them over in Australia to my knowledge. Be sure to comment down below if I'm wrong. But this is what the brushes look like. As you can see, they are all eye brushes and they are vegan. They feel quite soft and quite nice. And oh, that's really cool. So on the handles, they actually do have, you know, what they're essentially designed for. So we've got a smudger brush, we have a nice fluffy crease brush, we have a liner brush, which is interesting because that's actually quite thick. So I wonder how that's going to go. We've got a shader brush, and also finally just a little detail brush. So yeah, as I said, these do feel really quite soft. The bristles feel great. I do like the overall feel of the brush as well. The handle is quite textured, so really great for you know, for grip as well. So yeah, very excited to give these a go. Now these ones here do retail for $27.95 US. I feel like that's quite expensive for 5 brushes, but anyway, we'll go ahead and put them to the test and see how they work, probably in a later video. Okay, so the next product that we have is by Dr. Brandon, and this is just so exciting. So this is a full-size product. Keeping in mind, guys, as well, everything in here is full size, so just amazing. This is the Hydrabiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. So this is supposed to deeply hydrate and moisturize to reduce redness and signs of irritation. So I am somebody that, I mean, I don't suffer from hyperpigmentation or anything like that, but I definitely do have sensitive skin. I do suffer from eczema, and I can have it does have a tendency to sort of show up every so often. This might be a little bit TMI, but currently on my ear at the moment, so I'm sorry guys if you're a bit squeamish or whatever, but at the moment, as you can see, I don't have an earring in this ear because it is definitely inflamed with a bit of eczema. So look, this happens to me randomly throughout the year. Sometimes I can go so long without suffering from it, and then all of a sudden it hits me. We are currently changing into summer here in Australia, and I do live in Queensland, so it is quite humid. And I do find, so when I move around the country, so as an example, as I said, I'm in Queensland at the moment, whenever I'm here, I do find that my eczema is just like that much worse. So I don't know whether it's because of the humidity, and it's so funny because talking to other people, they'll be like, no, humidity's really good for it. It's better if you're in like more of a humid climate than a dry climate. So honestly, I think it all depends on you and your skin and all that kind of thing, but for me it irritates it even more. So very excited to try this tonight and over the next month and see how it works. If you guys are wondering, also I should mention, this retails at $52 US. Amazing value in this box so far, my goodness. Okay, so the next thing that we have is this little lipstick by MAC. This is kind of exciting. I do love me some MAC. So let's have a look. All right, so this is in the shade Frost. Oh, look at that color. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely stunning. Oh, I love any corally sort of shades. I just love. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Like, I could get away wearing that in summertime. I definitely am looking forward to more of like the winter autumn time for us, because my God, I will pretty much, that will be my go-to color every single time. I am so partial to orange. I just love it. I love it as an eyeshadow. I love it as a lippy. It's just such a pretty color. And yeah, that is just I like it. I like it a lot. That one there retails at $18.50 US. So again, the value of this box is so good. Next up we have a baked highlighter by Laura Geller. I have never ever tried this brand before ever. Really pretty looking shade, very gold. Actually, let's just go put some on. Where is my here it is. Let's just go ahead and put some of this on because I honestly can't think of a reason not to. So pretty. I don't know how much this is going to show on camera, but oh yes, it is a little bit on the gold side. So I think with a tan in place, this could just look amazing on my skin. So very excited to have received this. This is in the shade Gilded Honey. Absolutely beautiful shade. And yeah, like I said, I've never tried anything by this brand before, so really excited to add this to my collection. That one there retails at $26 US. Alright, last but not least in this box we have the Essentials palette, and this one here is by Violet Voss. Now, I was for such a long time completely and utterly obsessed with Violet Voss. I couldn't for the life of me get it over here in Australia, and then when I finally found out where I could buy it from, the price point was just a little bit much. So I sort of skipped on it, and ever since then I've just never really gone back to it, and I kind of regret that because I've always wanted to try the brand. So I'm so happy to have received this. To me, this is such an interesting looking color scheme as well. I definitely can see a couple of fantastic colors, fantastic looks that could be created from this. I'm just going to swatch a couple of them because I sort of can't help myself. And it's literally called, this color shade is called Terracotta, and it's just, yes, it's beautiful. Absolutely speaking to me. This one is very cleverly named Pink. Love that. And let's just go for this Plumberry as well. All right. Let's just go on ahead and see how these swatch. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Not bad at all. Alright guys, so this is a couple of the swatches from the palette. They look really lovely. So yeah, very excited to go ahead and try that one out. Okay, so that one there retails at $29 US. Amaze. So very happy to go ahead and add this to my collection. Really impressed with the color scheme of this one as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to putting the Violet Voss eyeshadow formula to the test. So that pretty much concludes everything for this box, guys. As you can see, it's all done and dusted. I have to tell you that considering the amount of travel that has gone into getting all of these products here, the fact that I have received a palette literally in perfect condition, my lipstick was not warped at all, and I'm sure it's literally gone through hot and cold. And same with my little baked highlighter here, again, all in perfect condition. Really impressed by all of those points. As a collective, I'll have it somewhere on the screen now how much this box totaled in US dollars, and I'm also going to have somewhere on the screen where I can how much this box totaled in Australian dollars. I am going to go out on a limb and say that I have over $150 to $200 worth of products sitting in front of me Australian. That to me is just absolutely phenomenal considering I only spent $60 on the box itself. Now, can you go ahead and do this yourself? Do you need to use the stalk service? Absolutely not. You can go ahead and do this all yourself by logging onto the BoxyCharm website, creating yourself an account, getting it posted to, you know, one of your shipping addresses over in the States. Australia Post do provide you with that service, and then you're going ahead and forwarding it on to yourself. However, the cost and the time involved in doing all of that definitely varies. What I love about the service with Stalks is the fact that it is literally one price of $60, and even though it might take a little bit longer to get to you, they organize everything for you and you don't have to think about it. You just know that your box will turn up and everything's all looked after and done and dusted. You don't have to track anything, you don't have to follow up with anyone, and you don't have to, more importantly, organize for it to be, you know, a forwarding service for it to be shipped back on to where you're living in Australia. So I really do appreciate the fact that this is all looked after under that $60 price point. I think it is very fair and reasonable, considering, you know, the time and effort and everything that goes into getting this kind of thing organized. Furthermore, Storks have very kindly gone ahead and offered me a discount code for you guys. Now, I do just want to tell you that this is not affiliated. I do not make any money off of this code whatsoever. This is literally just there for you guys to enjoy and take advantage of 15% off your first order with Storks, you know, for whatever BoxyCharm you'd like to purchase, be it this month, being November or December, whatever the case may be. So thank you so much again to the Storks team for organising that for me. It was extremely kind of you to do so. I personally am very much looking forward to placing my next order with them. I definitely would like to invest in the November box. And yeah, that's everything, guys. I will be sure to leave a link to the Storks Instagram and all the details down below so you can go ahead and find them and give them a like and a follow on Instagram. And that's everything. So be sure to go ahead and like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and yeah, follow me on Instagram too, for that matter. Here's my Instagram tag. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate your love and support on this channel. It absolutely means the world to me, and I will look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.